All right, so
and
again,
it looks like we already have the buggy out there. PiKA C's Nightfall buggy is already out on the course. They're suspending it a little bit, but I'll drop it down in a sec. And doing a quick look at it and getting ready to kind of just drop it on the ground. Usually what they'll do is they'll put together these fabric handles so they can suspend it and then make sure they'll drop it onto the track. And the only issue is they don't want the wheels to develop any sort of dry spots or cold spots where have some issues. But still within 30 seconds, a little unusual not to see the buggies out on the track. KDR's Perrin still not out there. And now I see them coming around the corner and they're getting ready to put it down. It's a big bright white buggy. And they're getting ready, and it looks like PiKA's already dropped their buggy, has the straps away, and are getting ready to push it up the first hill.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, set.
And we are off in the second men's heat. Again, 5 men's heat today. It's KDR's A team Perrin versus PiKA C Nightfall. And it looks like both teams are pretty much neck and neck going up the first hills. They're having a great run by both sides. KDR just getting ready to make their transition, and I can smell the barbecue at the top there. Again, if you're standing around the corner, be sure you get off the track so that they can kind of safely get the push off into the free roll. It looks like KDR will get off their free roll push about 4 seconds ahead of PiKA's as they're going into the free roll. And the buggies are about 40 feet apart, so no issue of a pass. But it does look like PiKA did get a great push and may actually be positioning itself if it can catch up to pass, as the lead has been narrowing down to about 30 feet. And we'll see if, given that sort of distance, we'll see if it's able to catch up in time for the chute. And we're coming around towards the stop sign, and that's kind of the first thing check. And the buggies were only about 15 seconds, or 15 feet apart, and they're actually a bit closer. Split time was about 55, so pretty good time for both. And it looks like PiKA is passing on the outside, and it's taking a very wide line. So it looks like they will be side by side going into the chute, as they are neck and neck. PiKA did make it past, and KDR did let it go around cleanly. So PiKA made it into the chute, and it looks like KDR is only about 10 feet behind it. So we'll see if they can make up with better athleticism on the backside, as PiKA picked up their buggy, and so did KDR. And it looks like PiKA is actually about 10 feet ahead of KDR at this point, and kind of coming up the backside pretty quickly. Interesting to see a pass. You don't see a lot all day, but see that coming up as PiKA makes their transition to their hill 4 pusher about 2 seconds ahead of KDR. And so it looks like PiKA C team is putting in a great performance. Usually don't see as good results coming from the other side, but
KDR just passed PiKA on hill 4.
And yep, and now KDR is slightly ahead, and getting around to the finish line. They're about to make their hill 5 transition with about 1:58 on the clock. So that means these will be times around 2:15, 2:18. So probably not pull off the lead, but we'll see what sort of time they can pull off.
It's a foot race right now on hill 5. PiKA C and KDR A neck and neck coming into the finish. It's going to be very, very close. KDR obviously favored to win. It looks like they win by just about a buggy length. Both guys had their hands on the bar. Time in the 2:18, 2:19 for those 2 buggies.
Yeah, so that's going to be good for 3rd and 4th place.
And, looks like they're giving it a 3rd shot, and we'll see what happens on this one. Only thing is, it probably was the slowest braking I've seen of any of the teams during the drop test. And so they're braking now, and it looks like they were not able to brake in time. So on the 3rd drop test, it looks like they couldn't stop it before the line. And now it is their C team buggy. Put up a good time, probably not a top 5 time from what we've seen from other teams. But it looks like when reaching full speed, it was not able to brake in time.